Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more American Truck Simulator. No time for BS, we just got some rest, and now it's time to get back on the road. Okay, so here are some of the things that I found while I was asleep. To find a place to get some shut-eye, you basically have to look for the little blue indicators on your map, which if you notice, we are on one right now, which is this kind of rundown hotel. When you get into the parking lot of said place that is blue on the map, it's pretty good at guiding you. It was kind of like, hey, hit your engine. Now press enter to go to sleep. And I was like, okay. But we're done here. The sun will be coming up shortly and we have a delivery to make. Hopefully traffic is pretty calm. And as usual, we are just barely caught on that little edge there. Let me see if I can pull forward a little bit. Right about here. Should do it. Or not. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. We're free. Alright. So, we've got a good amount of gas left. We've got 294 miles until we get to our destination. I think we're going to be just fine. Our little bed symbol is fully regenerated. I feel darn good about today. I think... I'm curious if it turns our lights on and off automatically? There we go. There's our lights. Huh. I guess they weren't on? That's interesting. I mean, I guess you could turn them off now. The sun is coming up. But, I don't know. Anyway, looks like we're having a little bit of a problem here getting some momentum. I wonder why. Maybe it's just because there was a bit of a hill there. And we don't have obviously the best engine or anything yet. Now, to zoom in and out of our navigation system, I do believe that is the F5 key. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's go ahead and stop at this stop sign as well. There we go. That's what we want. Right about there, I think, is a good distance from everything. Passing the Walberts. Got a gas station over here if we want to get some gas. Do we want to get some gas? You know what? This will be the episode for getting gas. Let's go ahead and fill up. And try not to hit anything. Let's see. There we go. Alright. So, stop the engine. Go ahead and do that. And now fill the tank by pressing enter. And now remember, you have to hold the enter button down while this happens. There we go. 59 gallons. Holy crap. Alright. Let's see. So that was our payment, I'm guessing, for the gas. Alright, no one's coming. That's good. Let's go ahead and pull up out of here. Ugh! The wide berth you have to give the load is making things real difficult. I'm not a bad driver, I would say, in life, but I do, you know, like to give myself some leeway when taking turns and such. We do not have a stop sign, so I guess we'll just go ahead and make our turn onto the on-ramp. And once we're on the freeway, we should be making some darn good time. Now, I don't know how much time we have left, actually, in our delivery. I'm actually kind of curious about that. Alright, cool. That car slowed down and let us in. 55 miles an hour. Hopefully it'll be bumping up to 70 or 80 in a moment. That'd be nice. Sun's coming up. I think we can pretty much turn our lights off at this point. There we go. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with keeping them on, like your daytime running lights or whatever have you, but I don't really know if it does anything beneficial for us. The Posted guy still has his lights on, doesn't he? your fake FedEx for you. There is, I found, a cruise control. So that is the C button, and then I guess you can move it up and down using, oh, what was it? I feel like it was like the plus and the minus or the parenthesis or something. I definitely want to get a better engine on this thing though, because I think the engine basically is like everything when it comes to this game. You know, your torque and your speed and your acceleration, all that. I'm actually kind of impressed at how fast everyone's going. Holy cow. I mean, I'm going 61. I'm breaking the speed limit. And, okay, I got to slow down. These guys are insane. They're going more than 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. Now, it looks like we're going to be... What are we doing here? Going over the overpass? I guess? This is interesting. Alright, well, whatever. Over the overpass we go. Go ahead and slow down a little bit. There we are. Oh, yeah. We'll just kind of swing our way around here. Like so. What is that in the distance? It's curious. Now let's go ahead and get over while we've got a clear lane. There's the police. Ton of police in this town. We just came out of Truckee, right? I'm surprised there's that much law enforcement there. Truckee's kind of an interesting town. I was very interested. It's like mostly like it's like a lakeside town, it looked like. Kind of cabinous. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, okay. You're just getting on the on-ramp. Or off the ramp, I should say. Now, I'm curious what kind of optimization this game has. Obviously, it's brand new, so it's not going to be perfect. But I do still notice some frame jitters every once in a while. Curious about that. We discovered Sacramento. Lovely. Yeah, see, right there we're getting some frame rate jitters. I'm not 100% sure what that is. I wonder if it's like when you visit like a new town or something, it has to load up the textures to the town. Maybe that's what it is. I don't really know how the loading works in this game. Obviously, like the only loading screen that you ever really truly see is just going from like the garage back to your truck, or you know, getting a job. The rest of the time, there doesn't really seem to be like any loading screens or anything. Now, it could also be like generating all the things that are going to happen ahead of you. Like, I don't know, maybe it's like generating road work, or it's generating crashes and things like that. I'm really not sure. Because like I said, for the most part, the game is just like liquid smooth. But recently I've been having some instances where I've noticed some very noticeable frame rate issues. And like I said, I don't think it's my computer. But I will say this, I am in the market for a new video card, and I think I'm going to be getting that shortly. Now, I don't have the best video card right now. I'm utilizing a GTX 670. But I think I'm going to go ahead and splurge on the 980 because it looks like it offers a significant upgrade in basically all facets of gaming and rendering and everything else, and that's just what the doctor ordered for me. If I look around a little bit, it will kind of smooth out the frame rate. Let's see here. Should be looking around anyway. It's just a little bit difficult to do that and stay in the middle of the lane with this big honking truck. See, now this is more of what I was talking about last episode. Everyone's going a nice 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit. This seems more like what's appropriate. Now, as you discover different towns, I guess that is what allows you to like buy trucks, and it opens up a couple different things. I'm curious if it opens up new jobs. You figure it would as you begin to learn where different places are. We also have to work at paying off our loan. but we should be able to do that pretty soon, especially since we're going to make about almost $7 grand from this. I know we lost $400 right off the bat from, what was that? Was that, we went through a red light, I think it was? Oh, there's Oakland. Still 55 miles an hour on this roadway. So if any one of you lives around California and Nevada, let me know. Is this what it's like? I mean, is this like Google Earth here, pretty much, or what? I'm just curious how realistic like all this stuff is. You know what I mean? Like, is that fence there? Is that guardrail there? Is this sign here? I'm always curious about that stuff. I'm curious how realistic they made everything. Like Fresno, San Francisco, 1/4 mile, are all those signs there? Is that a real thing? Yeah, see, now I'm noticing that our frame rate is smoothing out. I don't know. I notice that a lot though with like sometimes like newer games, especially as GeForce and stuff. Holy crap. Especially as GeForce and stuff like that comes out with new drivers and everything, and I'm pretty sure there's probably new drivers out, and I'll have to go ahead and download those, I imagine, and upgrade. Get my updates going. It is, once again, a beautiful day, though. Looks like we're at about 11:12 a.m. 11:15 a.m. now. Everyone's got the police in front of them, so they're making sure that they come to a full and complete rest at the stop sign. Gonna go ahead and make a right. Right after the old... What is this guy driving? This guy's got like a 57 Chevy or something. Actually, it's... I wonder if it's even older than that. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. Nope, we are not clear. There we are. That guardrail is kind of messing with my vision a little bit. Alright, we're good. Let's go ahead and pull out here. Our customer expects his delivery very soon. Make sure you're on time. Well, I'm certainly going to try. 2 hours and 3 minutes. We're not going to be on time at all. Well, that sucks. I wonder how much we'll get penalized for not being on time. That was the problem with having to get that sleep. We ended up sleeping for like, I forget how long. I think it was like 3 hours or something. Oh, okay. Our loan is being auto-paid. What are we driving on? It's like a dirt road. Are big trucks like these even allowed to be driving on this? I know a lot of times like these little tiny roads and stuff like that have little bridges on it. It's 55 miles an hour on this road. How is this possible? These little tiny roads sometimes have these bridges on them, and they have weight capacity. So a lot of times it'll say like, you know, no trucks over 20 tons or whatever. Or we have, what do we have? We're carrying, I think it was like 24 tons. All right, this is a windy frickin' road too. Holy cow. This is pretty neat though. I'm kind of liking this. I mean, it's not really great for our time, but just as like a visual, it's pretty neat. Man, I feel like I'm gonna drive off the road every 10 seconds though. Let me kind of center up my camera a little bit. Man, I can't imagine driving this. I can't imagine driving like this with the with this giant thing on the back of us. I'm curious where the music came from as well. I feel like I hit something and it turned on the music. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's a little odd. Oh, we got a rest area coming up. So this is what I'm talking about. This is one of the blue areas that you can stop and just sleep for a little bit if you want to. You just have to turn your engine off, and then I think it prompts you to press the enter key. And then, you know, the screen goes black and a bunch of time goes by. I assume anywhere between 5 to 8 hours or so. Now, I'm curious if there's a way for you to get rest, like back at your garage. Because, and I didn't take the time to look, but I'm curious if our guy started out tired. And I assume he did, because, man, we got tired, like, super fast. Man, this roadway sucks. I don't know why the GPS wanted to take us this way. Maybe this is the only way to get there, but holy crap, I kind of wish I stayed on the freeway. I'm going 40, this is 55, and I feel like I'm gonna die every 2 seconds. Ugh. I guess this is where you get all your experience from. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. Oh, we're in the projects. Or something. I don't know what that is. Where the hell are we? Like a penitentiary or something? Man, we got a hard turn up here. Holy crap. Alright, here we go. And we're good. Luckily, we have 18 wheels. So it's not too bad if we go off-road a little bit. We've only got 19 miles left. So we should be there pretty darn soon. Make sure to stop at the stop sign. No traffic at all. Sweet. Well, if that was a shortcut, thank you very much, nav system. Because, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be on time. Hope we are. Yeah, there's other truckers out. Looks like he's trucking fuel or something. Got another fuel station coming up here, but again, we are a little over half a tank. So we're still doing good. Luckily, it does look like the game gives you plenty of fuel and rest spots. Now that I understand actually how to, like, find them. I would say, you know, every, like, 5 minutes of driving in the game brings you up to a rest spot and a gas station. So that's good. Alright, let's make sure not to go too fast. The car variance in this game is pretty slick, too. See a lot of, like, old-style cars and fancy convertibles. The police cruisers look a little old, though. I don't know if anyone still uses that style of police cruiser. Here we are, Voltison Motors. Sorry, guys, if I'm late. I hope not, though. Alright. Where do you want it? Handle the job delivery. We're going to pull right in. Where do you need it? Let's play it safe. Man, you only get 40 XP this time. Looks like it's... Alright, so we do have to make kind of a hard turn here. Let's see if we can make this. Should be able to. I think I'm going to go ahead and use... I think I'm going to go ahead and use the top down for this one. There we go. Oh boy. Are we caught? Yes, we are. Alright, let me see here. If I turn a little bit this way, and then kind of swing a little bit this way, I should be able to straighten everything out. There we have it! Pretty slick. Alright, and it should be right up here. Oh yeah, we're gonna slide right in. Nice and easy. Nice and slow. And... oh. Does it want us up a little bit further? Got it! Booyah! And we are late. Okay, so we got some damage, it looks like. I'm not sure where we incurred that at. I assume that was from kind of dragging it through a couple of the barriers. We also got a late penalty. The late penalty is not that bad, though, so that's kind of nice. There's our long distance bonus, which is kind of cool. We also got some really good bonus experience from that. All right, so it looks like the damage is the thing that we have to watch out the most. That penalizes us hardcore, but that's all right. Like I said, it's just a big learning thing for me. And man, we were only an hour late. Dang it. So that was due to our resting. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We are done. Actually, you know what? I think we can spend another point. And we can. Now, this is the part where I think we're going to start working on one of these next. And we'll kind of go hand in hand with the long distance. What is fuel economy? All right, so that's up to 10% of fuel saved when driving with trailer. Huh. Let's see here. High value cargo. All cargo is valuable, but some loads are more valuable than others. Company trusts only proven experts to carry out these kinds of deliveries. As a reward, you get high value job offers, 5% higher reward, an 18% bonus, fragile glass, electronics, delicate machinery, 22% bonus. Holy crap. So this gives you a slightly higher experience bonus for delivering fragile stuff. But as we've seen, I'm not that great of a driver. And then, on top of that, you can drive this stuff. Yeah, exploding isn't something I feel like doing. Let's go with high value. So, why are we back here? We're done with all this. There we go. Alright, so we've got about 10 grand. We are on the way to getting somewhere eventually. Oh, you can upgrade your garage. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will talk to you guys later. Stay foxy. Much love.